Hey, what's happening, social media family? How you guys doing? Hope you're all well. Listen, if you're new to the Mindset Mohammed YouTube channel, I just want to welcome you. I'm Mohammed, 21-year-old entrepreneur from the UK. Originally from East Africa, from a place called Somalia. My family and I, we came to the UK 6 years ago. I studied here, and now I'm an accounting and finance student. And if you're an existing subscriber of the ecosystem, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your patronage, and I want to thank you for taking about 5 to 10 minutes of your time to listen to this YouTube video. Or if you're watching this on the podcast, of course, listen to the podcast. And if you're reading the blog, of course, enjoy your read. Hey, listen, I just want to talk to you guys about something very, very simple, which is mastering a craft. And a lot of people, they say, they look at people that are successful and say, oh my goodness, okay, for me to become successful, I got to do 10 different things. No, you can't. You cannot sanely do 10 different things and become incredibly good at all 10 of them. You can't. Okay, you can't. A lot of people, they look at someone like Grant Cardone and say, oh my goodness, he's got 15 different businesses. Okay, they look at Tony Robbins, oh my goodness, he's got 30 companies, 9 of them will do $1 billion this year. No, you cannot be looking at these people. Okay, you can't. Here's why. Look at Tony Robbins 40 years ago. How many businesses has he had going? How many businesses was Tony Robbins part of 40 years ago? Oh, what about Grant Cardone? What was he doing 2010 to 2015? Did he have all these Cardone, Cardone University, Cardone Capital, Cardone this, Cardone? No. He didn't. The only thing he had going was real estate. The only thing Tony Robbins had 40 years ago was MLM, direct sales, network marketing. That was it. One thing. Okay? Warren Buffett, guys, now, yes, he's got Coca-Cola and, Nike and this investment and that investment, all these 20, 30 different, big major billion-dollar companies all invested in. Yes, he's making billions a year in profit from these companies, dividends and, payments. But here's the deal. What were they all doing? What was Warren Buffett like 30 years ago? Okay? If you look at anyone successful, Alan Sugar from the UK, Richard Branson, Virgin from the UK. If you look at anybody successful, what do? They mastered craft on one deal. One deal only. They mastered that one thing until if you put them in a room with 1,000 people, guess what? They were the best. So here's how you can master a craft. Number one, you got to do that craft a minimum of 2 to 4 hours per day on your craft. I get it. You're a university student, good. Keep your university. You have a full-time job, you do 8 hours a day, great. Do the 8 hours a day. But here's what you also need to do. Master your craft. Choose a field, something you want to master, something you want to be incredibly great at. And guess what? You got to put in 2 to 4 hours per day, including weekends. Oh yeah, billionaires don't take weekends off. Oh well, maybe when they get to billion, yeah. But before that, guys, it's 365, 24/7. You're sleeping, that's what they're thinking about. Their app, guess what? You got to be an incorporation. You got to be a company. You got to be a company that the moment your eyes are up, your company's doors are open. That's how you got to look at business. That's why I love network marketing. If my eyes are open, guess what? Mohammed Abdurrahman Limited is open. Does that make sense, guys? Until the moment you lay your head and go to bed. So first thing you got to do is when you're mastering your craft, you got to put in 2 to 4 hours every single day. Second thing is you got to start reading books. You got to start reading books and you got to start studying that craft. Here's a book that I'm currently reading, okay? The Magic of Thinking Big. 90% of people, they don't think big. They think small, too small. And for them, listen, if your thinking is, I want to make 30 grand a year is too big, or I want to make 50 grand a year is too big, listen, I know personally people that make that a day. I swear to God, no joke to you. I was speaking to that guy. If someone makes $1 million a year, how much are they making a day? What about if someone's making over 100 million a year? How much are they making a day? Do the maths, man. This whole life deal, this whole business thing, it's all numbers game. If your numbers are, I want to make £100 a day, and somebody's saying, I want to make £100 an hour, what's the difference? You both got 24 hours a day. So number one, guys, if you want to master the craft, you got to start, doing that craft 2 to 4 hours every single day, including Saturdays and Sundays. Second thing is you got to start reading. I'm telling you guys, readers are leaders. See, the moment you become a leader, the moment you start leading something, you're gonna come across so many different obstacles, so many different obstacles, so many different challenges and barriers. You want to be able to overcome those barriers. You can't just sit there and twiddle your thumbs and say, okay, what am I going to do now? No, you got to be solution oriented. You can't be problem oriented. You can't be issues thinking, oh, this issue's coming up, this issue's coming up. No, you got to be You got to be optimist. You can't be a pessimist here. In the world we live in, I'm telling you, look at anybody that's a pessimist. They're going nowhere. They go with nowhere, and guess what? The 90% of the people, they want to drag you with them too, because they're another pessimist. 90% of people in the world are pessimists. Is the sad truth of the of the reality that we live in nowadays. So first thing you want to do, master your craft, 2 to 4 hours every single day. Second thing, you gotta start reading. Why? Because leaders are readers. You can't be reading so many different things. You gotta focus on a field and start reading about that field. Third thing is you gotta have focus. You gotta have focus, my friend. You need to be focused. You need to be focused. A lot of people, they do something today and don't do it tomorrow. They do something this week and don't do it next 3 weeks. And they're wondering, you know what that's like? That's like taking 1 step forward and taking 4 back. Then you're wondering, why am I not progressing? Why am I not moving, towards where I'm trying to move to? And my friend, fourth thing, you need to have a winning environment. Fourth thing is what? You need to have a winning environment. You need to be in a winning environment. I'm telling you, I am not as good as some people think I am. I am not as good as some people think I am, guys. I am terrible in so many different things. But because I'm in a winning environment, whatever I'm bad at, guess what? Because I'm surrounded around people that are good at that thing, I automatically look like I know what I'm doing. I automatically look like I'm good at what I'm doing. No, I'm not. That's the truth of the matter. No, I'm not. I am terrible at the majority of the things that I actually do. But because I'm in a winning environment, I'm in an environment that my weakness looks like my strength. Does that make sense, guys? So you need to be in a winning environment. You need to start reading, and you need to start dedicating 2 to 4 hours every single day. And guys, the last thing is you need to be around people that have already achieved whatever you're trying to achieve. If you're in network marketing, you need to be around people that have achieved the success that you're looking for. If you're in real estate, you need to be around people that have 400-500 properties. If you want to be an author and you want to pursue that field of writing, you need to be around authors that have written books that are, best-selling books. If you want to own schools, you need to be around people that own 4 or 5 different buildings of schools. Does that make sense, guys? If you want to be a professional football player and you're telling me you're on your Instagram, you're following, models and people that have nothing to do with football, you're lying to yourself. Does that make sense, guys? You need to be around the winning environment. You need to start mastering your craft. You need to start doing every single day. You need to start reading books about it. You need to be in the winning environment. And you need to be around people that have already made that thing happen. With that said, guys, I just want to wish you guys a incredible remainder of the weekend. And please, whatever you're doing, make sure you are focused. God bless you all. Take care. Speak to you soon.